Hello, Chris here from Anderson Visual Arts. Just a quick tip for you today on cloning and cleaning up some dust spots on an image. Starting with these images in Lightroom, I go ahead and right click on the image and I click on Edit in Adobe Photoshop CC 2015. I've already got the image open over here. You can see on the top of this image there's quite a bit of dust spots. We'll go ahead and zoom in. I do have a very dirty lens at the moment, and I do need to get in and, excuse me, not lens, actually, in this case, this is the sensor. But anyway, it's dirty. I need to clean it. You can do a couple quick things here to clean this up. First thing, if you'd like, you always want to make a background copy so that you're not working and destroying the pixels of the original image. I did that by pressing Control J. Then I went ahead and clicked on the healing tool here, the spot healing brush. You can come in and it will automatically fill in the pixels from the surrounding area, and you can see how well of a job that it does. Go ahead and cleaning up some of those spots, and we'll go ahead and do a few more. And I basically just go from left to right or right to left, and I do the entire image all the way top to bottom. Oop, that was a little bit much. All the way top to bottom, and follow it all the way down until I'm done. There's another tool that you can use too, which is the clone tool here. And if I made another background copy of this, so I kept them on separate layers, and for instance, if I wanted to get rid of some of this tree here, I could actually do that in this method by clicking Alt and getting a spot right here. And I could come in and I could clone out things this way. Is one example. I'll go ahead and back out of that. And more appropriately, the cloning tool would work in this area of the image on the lower left, which is what I did with this image actually when I processed it. I picked an area of the water here that I wanted, and I went ahead and I actually started cloning out the rocks and things like that. Now, one thing you have to be careful about with the clone tool is you can see what it just did right there. It will pick up the image, the surrounding pixels, and if you go too far with it, it will actually start to try to interpolate where you're going, and it'll try to pull in things that you may not want. The other thing it will do is it will look a little bit odd in terms of the patterns that it wants to actually try to introduce into the image, because typically you're not going to get the repeating pattern that you're actually laying down on this portion of the image. So you want to watch out for that. You can see here though that I've went ahead and cloned out those rocks. You can see the before and after of that. You can see the before and after of some of the spots that are up here that I took out. And these are just two quick tools if you want to clean up those images from dust spots or take out any features, things like that. Like, for instance, I might take out some of this tree here, some of the other distracting components of the image. I definitely am a proponent of taking those things out to have the eye follow into the image where you want the viewer to see it and not distract from your artwork. Thanks for watching this quick tip, and more to come.